Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So, right off the bat here, I'm going to be doing another commission for Neko. This should be the final commission that I have to do before I can get another proper quest from Neko. The shrine is getting messy again. What's wrong? Meow, it is you again. Well met. After a little neglect, the shrine surroundings have started to collect dirt. This is no way to greet those humans coming to pay their respects. Could you aid me in cleaning up the shrine as you did before? Don't you have Taisuke and Eiko around? I, will not speak to those two green humans of my own accord. The tall human always looks upon me with a strange gaze, and the other green human never seems particularly motivated. Meow meow. Regardless, they are not reliable humans. Whatever the case, I can only rely on you for this task. Just use the long stick in the water to clean up. I've got it. Whatever the case, I leave this to you. I will wait here for you. Meow meow. There we go. Okay then. So I just need to do this, right? There we go. That's not too hard. Well, it certainly looks all spick and span now, eh? Let's go back and look for Neko. Have you finished this cleanup business? We sure have. Meow meow, that is good. You are indeed very reliable. The shrine certainly looks the part now. Hibiki will be pleased when she returns. I must continue taking good care of the shrine, meow meow. Okay, cool. And I don't know if I'll have to wait. I guess I'll have to wait another day before they give me the next proper quest for Neko. I'll claim that finally. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hop on over to Windtrace. I'm going to do one quick match of that just because I have played some of it already. I've gotten used to it again. Very fun. You know, it's pretty much the same as it was before, I think. I mean, different locations, but otherwise... Wait a second. I meant to teleport to that. Thankfully, it'll be fast. But anyways, it's pretty much the same, aside from the different areas that they've added. Play Windtrace, and start the matchmaking process. I don't know if I'll be a rebel or a hunter. If I'm a hunter right off the bat, then I'll do another match, because I'll most likely become a rebel at that point. Hunters are the ones who go around hunting the rebels, so it's usually pretty rare that you get the hunter role right off the bat. I mean, playing as the hunter is fun, but so is playing as the rebels. Both of them have their own little unique charm. And look at that! I'm a hunter! Okay, cool. Oh, and I'm playing as Kokomi, too. Okay, then. Well, this area is interesting. I'm pretty sure that there's... Oh. I can't exit this area yet until the timer runs out. But, anyways, I think this area has, like, some houses and stuff, as well as, like, one really big tree. So usually what I do when I first start off is I use the ability in the lower right-hand corner, the one that's attached to circle. And what that does is it creates these paths towards where the rebels are hiding. And then that way you can kind of get like a general idea of where they're currently at. So one of them is right over here. I don't know why they would hide over here, but whatever. Okay, they're probably up there. So let's go all the way up there first. I'm pretty sure that they know that I'm coming, yeah. Although that person underestimated me for some reason, I don't know why. Okay, I don't like this little bucket here. They can hide as buckets sometimes. Now, there could be a person up in this tree, but there isn't this time. Let's go ahead and get to the very top of this tree and then use the tracking ability again. Because it'll kind of like... It's weird how it works. Yeah, they're both like right on the other side of this house here. Okay, there's one of them. And the other one is right there. I got them both. Look at that. I mean, that one guy had a really good hiding spot, the very last guy. I would have never found him if the game hadn't considered that a win. So let's do one more match, this time as a rebel. Unfortunately, they don't let you immediately rematch. And as a rebel, I sometimes will taunt the hunter with the little chat feature. Of course, I have to get to a safe hiding spot first, but we'll see how that works out. Sometimes taunting the hunter can backfire on you if you're not careful, because unfortunately, you're kind of vulnerable while using the chat function. Now, if I get hunter again, then I'll be surprised, because that's never happened to me before. Getting it twice in a row. Now, as the rebels, you have like a bunch of advantages, like being able to turn into objects and stuff. Yeah, I am a rebel. Oh, and it's on this map of all places. You can turn into objects. You can make yourself go invisible, at least with the set I have right now. It's the skill in the upper left-hand corner where it says transparency. For some reason, the hunter is taking their time to decide whether or not they want to confirm. Okay, there we go. Because the hunter still has to, what do you call it? Wait a bit, like 30 seconds or so. Okay, let's turn into this. And then go right up here. Just like this. Just temporary, that's all. A little bit cheap, but that's because I want to send a few messages. So, here's a hint. I'm in disguise. And let's see. I'll go with the exclamation point. And not down there. I don't know where he is, actually. Oh, he's on the other side of this building here. Give me a second. If I can move over just a little bit. Actually, oh. Come on. Hurry up. There he comes. Whoops. That was a mistake. There we go. Where is he? Oh, he's all the way out there. Let's send him another message. Not out there. What's he doing? I can't see him. Oh, there he is. I imagine he'll probably see me if he comes around there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Go back up to my little hiding spot very fast. Because a favor is about... Well, actually, no. The favor won't appear for another 30 seconds to 1 minute or so. I can't see him at all. Where is he? have you tried the roof?
Well, that's not bad.
Whoopsie. There we go. Thankfully... Okay. He's all the way... If you look in the upper left-hand corner, you can actually see where the hunter currently is, based on,
That's not bad.
based on the little claw marks or whatever that those are supposed to be. Okay. There's the hunter. Oh. Okay. I think that the hunter saw me there for a second, but it's fine. Okay, that was a little bit crazy. Thankfully, I managed to get away. But, oh. Hint, I glitched into the ground. Glitched. Lol. Whee! That person almost caught me. He actually was really close to catching me there at the end. That was a little bit awkward. Because the person, I don't think that the hunter had the tracking ability equipped. I think that they had the sensor ability equipped. I could be wrong about that. And that makes a big difference because the sensor ability isn't nearly as good as the tracking ability. The tracking ability tells you like the general direction of where the rebels are, which, in my opinion, pretty much the only ability you really need as the hunter is the general direction of where the rebels are in. I mean, if you noticed, I was able to find them really fast, although two of them were really close to each other, so... Okay, now that that's done... oh, before I go anywhere else, actually, I wanted to show something. Check rewards. I can't get any of these other rewards yet because the limit on the amount of coins I can have will increase each day. But I did get all of these rewards for doing different actions during the Windtrace minigame. So, okay, let's go ahead and head on over to Yujing Terrace. Let's read the description, actually. Go to Yujing Terrace to listen to Ningguang's speech. Liyue Harbor is all abuzz with the news of the Jade Chamber's rebuilding. Go to Yujing Terrace and ask Ningguang for details. Okay, then. That shouldn't be too hard. Actually, it just occurred to me that in that match for Windtrace, where the guy said he'd glitched into the ground, it was pretty much impossible for the hunter to win at that point, I think. Which is unfortunate. I mean, I laughed at it, but...
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement.
Okay.
Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Now, the Jade Chamber was that floating island-type place that she had before, and she used it to, like, smash that giant water monster a long while back.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project.
Is her voice different? I can't tell. It's been such a long time since I've heard her voice, so...
Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Never heard of any of them.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other two.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find. And in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Actually, it could be useful for Aether, for his sister. If Ningguang has any information on his sister.
Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but I have some business to do.
Okay. Bye-bye.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
Huh. I'm surprised that Paimon wants to get involved without
So
the
you heard
mention
my
of food.
announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested?
Can I really ask you anything at all?
Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
I knew it. Maybe I can find out more about my sister.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business! Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again!
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
I hope she's not, like, being literal there about it being a race against the clock. I doubt it.
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, we better get going. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Is that the new lady?
Ma'am, you
Yeah.
seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private, and we can get down to brass tacks.
No, I don't need it.
Don't be like that. Hey, come on, don't go! Why don't you stand there after her?
Okay.
Oh, right, yeah.
Kyung the Brave? I don't know if that's the proper name for him. More like Creep. Leave the lady alone. She obviously wants nothing to do with you. Okay.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information. Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
Okay then. Oh, it's pretty close by.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Okay.
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Okay, they're down there. Oh wow. I almost died. Well, Kokomi almost lost all of her HP at the very least.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run.
Like I said, creep.
Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Uh-huh.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
Why does he have the name King? How do you say that? The Brave?
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you. I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Look at those dead eyes that she has. Well, I don't know if they're dead eyes, but they look very glassy.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
I won't...
No more excuses! I know you have money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Liyue Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shinyu kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again.
And what does that have to do with you?
How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
Well, at least he's smart enough to realize that, even if he's not brave enough to deal with the situation.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
There they are. Wow, I was wondering what Aether was doing. He was getting the Millilith.
Oh, you again.
The Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business! I swear!
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
I dare you to come and attack me. The Millilith takes away the hooligans who are surrounding the young lady with white hair. That's not the last we'll see of them, I'm sure. Are you alright?
Shenhe.
Shenhe?
Shenhe.
My name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
You can't do that. That's way too violent. This is Liyue Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws?
Have you not heard of the law, Shenhe?
No. Apparently not.
Really? So how exactly have you...
What was that noise?
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals.
Those are all medicinal herbs.
Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe bar for a big medicinal meal.
Okay, then.
After all, you can't work on an empty stomach.
It should be right up the staircase.
Do you think Shenhe might be an Adeptus?
Huh.
It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here. If she is an Adeptus, that would explain everything. Where does she fit in with the other Adepti, though? Paimon's super curious.
Huh. That's a interesting thought there, Paimon.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Ginseng, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
Okay.
She's really eating them!
To everyone's astonishment, Shenhe polishes off the medicinal herbs.
My hunger has now abated. Thank you.
Are they really that good?
Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how can you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go!
We all know that you do that, Paimon.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains! That proves it! Paimon knew she was an Adeptus!
Well, it doesn't prove it yet, but...
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition! And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
Actually, we never got that information from those two.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow! You really don't have to, but having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
We welcome you to our team.
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who's currently ahead of us. Then, we alone shall become the victors.
Veto! That is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
Look at Aether's disappointment.
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plustrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there.
Oh, it's him.
So, it's you.
Baiju? What are you doing out here?
I wonder, did they ever make this guy playable? If they haven't made him playable yet, then I'm gonna guess that he's like a Fatui Harbinger or something. Because, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know.
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed.
Yeah, we've seen some floating platforms while exploring Liyue.
As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Okay then.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
I mean, maybe he isn't a Fatui Harbinger and I'm completely wrong, but there's just something about him. Like, they haven't really used him very much in this game as far as I know, for like story events and whatnot. But when he does appear, he always, I don't know, gives me the creeps. Maybe I'm just imagining things. He, not to mention he has that little talking snake with him. I don't know what that's about. Okay, so the person I'm supposed to talk to is right up here. Come on. Should take this on the left.
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment.
Okay.
Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
Oh, he has too?
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
Okay, goodbye.
500 million?!
Yep, that's so expensive.
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
I completely agree with you.
But without any Sunset Vermilionite...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
No.
Who?
Never heard of them.
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Oh, Mountain Shaper is one of the Adeptus, I believe. Or Adepti.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some Sunset Vermilionite. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Liyue area.
Okay.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful? with him being an Adeptus?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Seagazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Seagazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that?
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
Yeah, I'm probably wrong about her not being an Adeptus. Because, you know, Paimon suggested that she is, so...
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Xingqiu.
Okay, so is it like a domain or something? Search for the abode around Liyue. If it's a domain, then I think I'll save it for later. And instead, do a different quest very fast. Yeah, it's looking more and more like it's gonna be an actual domain. Well, that's interesting. There's like this hole over there.
Let's see. Xingqiu said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
Yet, anyways. Was it raining before?
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around.
Okay then.
Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
Oh. Okay then. So interact with the Sealy, follow it, it says. I could have swore there was like a hole there in the ground before, anyways. Oh. Come on, where are you going? Oh, it's...
The Sealy got to here and then disappeared. Should we go over and take a look?
Interesting. So if I select on that, yeah, it is a domain. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna go in. I'm not gonna do the side quest like I thought I was gonna do. I'll do this instead. An abode created by Seagazer. It has been abandoned for some time, but the adeptal energies within still power many of the automatic defense system to deter trespassers. Okay. So let's start. And for this, I'll... How do I want to do this? I think...
What's our objective?
I'll go with that group. Because they're saying that you should have a fire elemental person with you. I keep calling it fire, but I should be calling it pyro.
What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here? Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
It's not like you haven't seen something like this before, Paimon.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the Sunset Vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Really? Let Paimon see. Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
What do you think, Shenhe?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
Okay.
All right, then let's do it.
That's an interesting explanation.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
Well then. Let's see. First things first, check around this area. Oh, I'm playing as her. That'll be interesting. I'm not finding any treasure chests, so that's fine. Wait a second. What do I just drop? Oh, you can run across the top of it. Okay. I was worried there for a second. I don't have to be worried anymore. Okay, you guys. Oh.
Manifest!
If I knew that they were gonna have her as the ice element for my party, I might have actually swapped out Ayaka.
Hold the line.
Ah. Come on.
Take flight.
Whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, I got that. Activate this. Okay then. That's one of them down. I can't do anything with this yet. Ancient Array Core. Must activate the other things first. Makes sense to me. What was that? Oh. Little slimes there. Not a big deal. Well, it shouldn't have been a big deal, but there we go. Okay. And then I'm supposed to get up there. Thankfully, there is this over here. I didn't see this before. I don't know if it was always there or what. Come on. What? Hey, why does it feel like I should have... Okay. It felt like I should have been able to go up from the position that I was at, but it was giving me trouble. No! Okay. I thought I was gonna fall off. Okay, now let's destroy this crazy
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Okay then. I'll let you do that here in a second. Once I get rid of this guy, then I'll focus on the core. At least that's the plan. What? Really?
Do your master's bidding.
Oh. Okay then. Her elemental burst is interesting.
The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Okay then. So her elemental burst is still active, I think. Or at least it was still active.
Rebuild. Whirling snow. Sakura swirl.
Oh. I meant to switch back to Shenhe. The mechanism is broken and the fog clears along with it. There we go. The door of resurrection.
Is everyone okay? Look! The Celia disappeared beneath the clouds again!
May as well do this.
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Okay, do that. And then...
Unleash!
Get rid of it. All these guys very fast. I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to fight this guardian here. But, oh. Okay then.
Hold the line! Whirling snow!
Switch back to her.
Cryo incarnate! Manifest! Obey!
This is awkward. Now I have to defeat more monsters. I wonder, can you explore this area? Yeah, you can. I don't know if there's anything around here, but you can definitely explore it.
Allow me!
Stop that. I still haven't had to use dealer. I mean, it's still possible that I'll have to, but...
Stabilize!
Come on, you. Here, I'll use him for dealing the final blow to that guy. Okay. Oh, yeah, I can deal damage to this now.
My apologies! Manifest! Unleash!
Huh. Well, I have to say that as far as cryo characters go, I currently prefer Ayaka. I've heard that Shenhe is really good, but it could be that it's I'm not using her properly right now. Oh. I don't know why you're making a big deal out of this guy. I've gotten rid of so many of these.
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall.
Okay.
So high. Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently.
Wait a second.
Hey! That Sealy's on the move again. Let's catch up with it.
We didn't get a chance to fight it. Oh well. This whole place is pretty interesting, but I haven't seen a single treasure chest so far. Oh, you can't go down there? Okay. I'm gonna put up a shield.
Stabilize.
Just in case.
Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Okay then. Can I do that again? Oh, I can. Well. I can do that with that as well. Let's go ahead and just keep doing that in this direction and get this treasure chest. Okay, cool. Can I do that one more time? Not really. Okay. You can't go back there. So let's continue this way. So I did finally find a treasure chest. Can't do it that way, huh? What? Okay, so how am I supposed to... Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay, that makes more sense. Can I keep going that way? Yeah, I can. Now the question is do I want to keep going the other way? With this. I suppose I can. Oh, good. But that leads to a dead end. Okay. Very interesting little dungeon that they've got here. Can I go that way with that? No? Okay, that's like a wall there. What about with this one? No? Okay. And there... I don't see the Door of Resurrection. What's it talking about? I thought I saw a treasure chest right there, but I didn't. Okay, another array core. Yeah. All y'all are too weak.
Embrace the ice.
Come on.
Manifest.
I wanted to use Shenhe here.
Divine. Obey.
Okay then. Oh crap. So that's what Shenhe's elemental burst does. It kind of stays around and does additional attacks for a while, which is pretty cool. It seems to focus on whatever you were last targeting. In this case, the ancient array core. Following it around and attacking it repeatedly. Okay.
Take flight.
Huh. What? Oh, I'm getting damaged. Okay. Now I won't get damaged. You know what? I'll switch to her.
Unleash.
She actually does a fair amount of damage to these things. I wonder if that's because she's really strong, or if it's because they wanted it to be like that.
Sakura swirl.
There we go. Huh.
Whirling
Cool.
snow.
I apologize for that awkward pause. I don't know why that awkward pause occurred, but it did. There we go. I got another cutscene. more stuff. What's going on? Oh, I'm supposed to go this way. I thought I was gonna have to go up to wherever that stone fell down from, but okay. I guess this is where the stone fell down from. It just didn't look that way to me during the cutscene. So that must be what we're looking for.
Could that be the sunset vermilionite?
Yep. Large chunk of it, too. From the looks of things. I'm not seeing any treasure chests so far. I don't know how much of this room I'd want to explore, though, for it. I mean, generally speaking, they ain't gonna hide their treasure chest all the way over there. Oh, cool. Huh. I wonder what the point of having two of these is. Is it just for the sake of making it look all nice? Okay. I'll go up here. So... yeah, I noticed that green color. I've seen that on the platforms that float.
Is this it? Is this the sunset vermilionite? It's so huge!
It needs to be big to get the whole Jade Chamber airborne.
That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
Plaustrite doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plaustrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
I wonder who this master is.
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too! But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely!
Yeah.
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure? Be careful.
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plaustrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged.
Paimon met you, Shenhe.
My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are. You gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the Plaustrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
Okay. Shenhe lifts the Plaustrite.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Okay then. Let's get out of this domain. And I'm going to be meeting her at the building site in the next video, because this is where I'm going to be stopping, assuming there isn't a cutscene as soon as I leave. The Windtrace is fun. Yeah, Windtrace event. I really enjoy playing it. I wish they'd make it permanent. It's a nice little fun distraction. And they could have made it permanent and had it be like, you know, once a week you get some kind of special rewards for playing it or whatever, but oh, look at that. I don't know why that Abyss Mage is in there, but I don't want to fight it. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. The next time I play, I'm going to go ahead and continue this quest. I'm probably going to be doing the final quest for Neko in that video as well, assuming that it appears. Yeah, I don't know what else I'll be doing other than those two things, so see you next time. Bye-bye.